I think it's funny that nobody knows anybody. Nobody knows anybody. Nobody, talks to anybody. No, what the fuck? I've never heard of this word called gossip or, town gossip, whatever. And I don't understand. I mean, I'm beginning to understand that it's the new sacrifice. That's what it is. They used to call it human, but I'm not human. I'm an elf. So there's that. And it's funny how you guys have these. You talk about everybody. You have these these profiles on all of your elves or slaves or whatever you want to call it. Words don't. You're always arguing for this side or the other. Words don't work that way. Or you can't just take a word, rearrange it, make another word, and then have complete conversations where every single word is rearranged into another word on a page. And yet, that's an actual job at prisons and jails, is they actually go through people's mail and they decipher shit like that. So for someone to argue against that and then for that to be an actual government job, and yet, so I'll go around or whatever, and people will look at me and they'll have this smile, like, yeah, they know, yeah, you bitch, yeah, they know. And so they will start having conversations, and I've talked to you all about this. People will have conversations, but it'll be about things that are in my back profile or in my history, or something that will be coming up in my life, or anything that's of importance to you all, or supposedly to me too. And I don't fucking understand this shit. I mean, I do, because you have nothing else to do. This is your life. You have nothing else to do. I look at the world and I see that it's so purposefully dumb, purposefully bland and dumb, and so many things. Like, it's like, choose your volunteer opportunity or compassion to help the world, when really it's that no. You guys will talk about things that, it's getting to her. That's the other thing too, is I talked to a lady after this lady had a conversation with this man, and they looked at me and sneered up and down. And they sneered, while they were having that conversation, like, hey, we're talking to you about you, but, they're not going to directly say that. And I heard her say, not from here, but from here, I heard her say, oh, it's getting to you. It's finally getting to you. And what it's getting, or what it's doing to me in my head, is taking me back to being homeless. And when I was homeless, and what I learned from being homeless, which is to be a gypsy. To be a gypsy. To be a gypsy in America, which is always move. Continually move. Don't ever rely on having one job for more than a week. And always have another job lined up. And always understand that there's a reason why franchises exist. And it's because if franchises were actually only corporations, there would be quadruple the amount of homeless in this community, in the world, because then people would be barred permanently from ever having employment ever again at a McDonald's or a Burger King or wherever, Chick-fil-A, wherever. Because like with what did I work there? Maybe a week and a half, maybe. I worked at a Dollar Tree in the one in Connolly in Columbia, Missouri, and it was great. I had a great job. But my manager would not let me count the drawer. She wouldn't let me count the drawer before she put it in my register. And I said, no, I have to count it. She said, oh, no, she counted. She checked. It was fine. And then she tried to get me on stealing $5. I said, no. You did not let me count this drawer. I said, we're going to pull the camera back. And she said, oh, the cameras don't work. I said, what? That's when I learned that's a goddamn excuse. Right the fuck there. That's a goddamn excuse.